Justin Fields heard the noise coming out of training camp, and he really shut his critics up week 1 against the Steelers in the loss. But, all right, maybe not shut up, but he did silence us for like a week or two. My man did everything he could to try and come out of Sunday with the win. 16 of 22 for 218 yards, and he also ran 12 times for 48 yards and 2 touchdowns. This dude showed moxie on the following drive after the Jets' 26-17 lead turned into a 31-26 deficit. He led the offense to a 12-play, 67-yard drive where he made 2 big boy throws, and he even ran the touchdown in himself. So I'm going to break down those plays and how he showed poise in the chaos and took command of Tanner Engstrand's offense when the team needed him most. All right, let's get this thing started. 1st and 10 right here. These 3 plays aren't anything spectacular, but it just goes to show how comfortable he is in this Tanner Engstrand offense. I'm talking about Justin Fields. 1st and 10 here. Again, the Steelers just had scored off that Xavier Gibson muffed punt, a muffed kickoff. You have now gone from being up to being down. You saw your lead go away just like that. You're down 31-26. Justin Fields just shows his moxie on this drive. Now, some of these plays aren't not anything spectacular, wasn't any really deep balls or anything like that, but it just goes to show you how much he is in control this early in Tanner Engstrand's offense. Here's Jay Fields right here. Here's going to be a completion to Josh Reynolds. This one right here is just going to show his arm strength and how he's so comfortable he can test his arm strength or show off his arm strength in this offense. Boom. Let's rewind that. See the catch there. So let's break this down because the Steelers are sitting in some sort of cover 3 zone. 1, deep third, deep third, deep third. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 playing underneath. Now what they're trying to do is high-low these 2 defenders with Garrett Wilson running the shallow cross and Josh Reynolds right here running a deep sit. Usually a sit route is about 6 yards, 5 to 6 yards over the ball. You go a deep sit, you're going around 10 to 12. So let's watch it here. Gets around the linebacker and just sits in this void. Now he could go to Garrett Wilson right here on the shallow cross, but for some reason he figured that let's see what we can get here. Let's see what we can get. Push the ball down the field. Apologies, it was a 2nd and long right there. And he pushed the football down the field to put them into a 3rd and short. We're going to watch it from the other angle. But pushing the football down the field, fitting the football into a tight window, Justin Fields has the utmost confidence in his arm, and he has the utmost confidence in his ability, knowing this offense, being able to read defenders and react off of what they're doing. So when we talk about high-lowing these 2 defenders here, it's mainly 6, Patrick McQueen. When Garrett Wilson's running this shallow cross, if Queen jumps that, boom, you hit the sit route. If Queen kind of hangs back and plays the sit route, the deep sit, then you're going to hit Garrett Wilson and get him some little yak action right there. Give him some run after the catch. Queen kind of played both of them almost. Here's a little, he moved a little bit to the shallow cross, the drag route with Garrett Wilson. But Justin Fields has his mind made up that he's going to push the football, intermediate throw. He's going to put that football in a tight window. Woo, that thing was almost picked. But you see the velocity that ball comes out of his hand. Bam. Good throw. Good catch. Now that put them into a 3rd and 1 situation on the very next play. Breece Hall converts on that play. And now you're in a 1st and 10 situation. And this is where Justin Fields and this offense is dangerous. We're talking 1st and 10. On the other side, what the 40, about the 44-yard line, the Steelers' 44-yard line. This is where you want to take shots down the field. This is where you want to push the football down the field, and this is what Tanner Engstrand, this is what he dialed up, a shot down the field. Mason Taylor, rookie, second-year tight end, has been nothing short of impressive all throughout the spring, all throughout training camp and the preseason. Watch it here. And dime delivered. 20-yard strike down the field. Chunk play. Chunk play to move the football down the field. Let's watch it here. And I'm only going to stay on the wide cut. I'm not going to go tight. Watch this. Watch the catch one more time. All right, now let's break this thing down. I just had to make sure that I had the right notes here. All right, 1st and 10. You just converted on that 3rd and 1. 1st and 10. You come out 12 personnel, 1 back, 2 tight ends. You use Mason Taylor on the motion. You leave Jeremy Ruckert one-on-one to block T.J. Watt. You get late help by the tackle. Mason Taylor's going to run some sort of sail or corner route. It's sail concept when you look at what Garrett Wilson's running, but and the running back getting to the flats. But we're not gonna go too deep into that. We're gonna watch how Justin Fields with the protection looks these guys off and then hits Mason Taylor right before that hook to curl defender can get back there. So here goes that run action, and they had run the football. They had been, everyone knows Jets want to run the football. So here's where you dial up that shot. You've got Mason Taylor here. You've got Garrett Wilson here, and this is live. This is live. He's taking 2. We call that taking 2. We call that a cardio route because there's a chance you could get it, but at this look, he ain't throwing that, especially with Jalen Ramsey here. You got the play action to Breece Hall. He leaks out into the flat late. We call that flat control because we want to pull this defender, this hook to curl defender, we want to pull him to the flat. One, we want to pull him up with the run action. We want to put all these linebackers up with the run action so Mason Taylor can clear that second level and drop right into this nice little honey hole, this nice little circle right here, and get that ball right by the numbers. But Breece Hall goes through the fake action, goes through the run action, the fake, and the fact that he's running to the flat, that holds that defender long enough. You see him kind of playing the deeper route, gets his eyes. He's looking at Justin Fields, who comes off the flat route by Breece Hall, gets his eyes on Mason Taylor, and now this defender is trying to rob that throw. Same thing with Jalen Ramsey. He's confident in his ability to play this route, but he also has his eyes in this cover 3. He has his eyes on this next route or this next receiver that could be threatening his deep third window. He's trying to help his boy out here. Justin Fields gets the just teach tape pocket. Jeremy Ruckert does a great job with T.J. Watt. Gets help over here late. This is just a beautiful pocket. Every quarterback wants to see a pocket like this when you're throwing the football down the field. And he throws a strike to Mason Taylor. And this is what I like about the throw. He put it on his numbers. Had he laid him out, had him stretched him out a little bit, this defender could get in there late, get his hand in there, kind of make some sort of pass break up. And now you lose, you're mad at yourself for not taking the flat and getting Breece Hall one-on-one in some space. But hey, he's bullish. It's a bullish market right now. If you watch the stock market, it's bullish. He's going to push that ball down the field and give his boy a chance to make the play. Puts it right there on his body. The defender doesn't have the opportunity to make a play on the ball or make a play on the player. 1st and 10. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Again, remember, the Steelers had just scored to take the lead. And Justin Fields already in 2 plays has shown that he has confidence, 1, in the offense, confidence in his offensive line, and 2, confidence in his arm, in the cerebral, knowing the offense, knowing where to go with the football and win. All right, last but not least, you get down here, you're at an and goal situation. Everyone knows. This looks like they're running the football. Look at it. 2 tight ends, 2 backs. Again, 12 personnel again. Got your big guys in there. You got a little bunch formation here. Garrett Wilson is the point man. It looks like they are going to run the football here, and they do. It looks like they're going to Brees Hall here. Or is that Braylon Allen? I believe that's Brees Hall in the backfield. Got him. Got him. Got him. That's how you get into the end zone right there. That is a great – and you know what? The thing about this, sometimes quarterbacks don't even tell the running back or tell the offensive line that they're going to go ahead and boot out, go on a naked boot on this play because they don't want guys trying to change up their block. They want everything to look the same, just like you would run this basic this zone this run play right here, basic run play right here. Everything looks the same. Everyone blocking down. Garrett Wilson blocking down. You see all the madness in the chaos right here. This is a beautiful run fake by Justin Fields. You get the defender, you get the edge defender, bad eyes. It looks like, hey, great job by Brees Hall carrying out the fake, running into a guy, protecting his body, but running into a guy. Everybody here, all 85,000 people at the stadium and all of us watching at home and at the bars think that this is a stop. This is going to be a second or third and goal. This is looking like the Steelers defense got the best out of these guys, but no. Even the second, third level defender whose eyes are supposed to be on the quarterback or the tight end or Garrett Wilson, just in case it's some sort of play action or someone leaks out to the flat, his eyes are supposed to be on Justin Fields. But again, the run action got him. This is what you want to see from Justin Fields. This is what you want to see from the Jets offense. And I think I think Justin Fields did a phenomenal job this entire game, not turning the ball over, getting the offense in short, not so much short yardage, keeping them ahead of the sticks, knowing where to go with the football, but just himself, like them being able to get explosive plays and get chunks plays. The Jets at 5 plays of 15-plus yards in the first half. Justin Fields accounted for 4 of them, 3 through the air and 1 15-yard run. I owe this man an apology. I owe him an apology because throughout the course of the preseason, we didn't know if he was going to look this good. The Jets offense looked this good, but they lit up the Steelers. So I'm excited. Everyone's excited to watch him this week against the Buffalo Bills because the Ravens were able to run the football all over the Buffalo Bills. I expect Justin Fields in the Jets offense to do the same.